Hello, this is Hellsen. Welcome back to our Play by Email verse. Deaniks playing the Pacific First mod using variants. Now we got December 12th, 1941's combat replay. This should have our first attack at Clark Field. All right. Five days into the war, got a first attack at Clark Field already. So our evil initial plan is doing good. Some of the smaller unoccupied bases are starting to flip in the south of the Philippines, which is good. We take a shot at the DD bugs and we miss. And luckily we didn't take any shot coming back. That's good. Quiet night phase. I-24 takes a shot and hits the AP Hong King, fleeing probably from Singapore. It looks like I got a second one in there. That should finish her off. Oh, three. Yep, she's going down. Yep. Shoots 3 for 4, and there she goes. All right, moving right on into AM phase. Sweeping Hong Kong, nobody home. All right. Bombing the forces north of Chang. Yeah. Starting to bomb the forces. Not bad of attack there. So we use mostly when we use the Stukas on Hong Kong. These guys are in urban terrain plus forts. But that's a pretty good attack, honestly. So. Bombing the airfield with the Sallies and Lilies using smaller bombs. And I believe those are the Dutch ships. Well, those could be the carriers. The carriers were there this turn. Maybe. More Stukas. That one didn't do near as much. Ground forces, not doing anything. More airfield damage. Nothing. Nothing really. That's it for AM phase. All the Dutch fleeing here. Alright. Late sweep of Manila, but we haven't really bombed anything in the Philippines this turn. Stuka's bombing these guys to the north. Alright, Sarens find this mine layer Regal and sink her at Palembang. But we know he's laid a bunch of mines at Palembang, which is par for the course. We knew that was going to happen, so we'll try to get some minesweepers in when we go in to take care of that. Getting some of the fleeing Dutch ships. And we missed AP, but it looked like that was the one that took the torp last turn. It looked like it was doing pretty bad. She still might go down. And that's it for the PM phase. Alright, land attack phase. Drum roll, please. Survey says that's a lot. Even with us taking out all we got, he still has a lot of forces at Clarkfield. And so far, 2nd Guards Division and 7th Division looks like they took the brunt of the attack. But we did reduce the fortifications to 2. So we did that before the assault. And he still got 1200 AV. We rolled a 1-to-1. That's good. I think we got a good roll here. Alright, so we took 2,400 casualties, 8 combat squads destroyed, 230 disabled, 4 non-combat, 61 disabled, 1 engineer destroyed, 37 disabled, but we take a beating in the vehicle department. So 60 destroyed and 103 disabled, but we destroyed 105 combat squads. Those aren't coming back. 130 disabled, 52 non-combat, 69 6 to 41. We destroyed a lot of guns. So 26 destroyed, 53 disabled, but we only got 4 destroyed vehicles and 19 disabled. We did destroy a unit though. All in all, that's not a bad first attack. All right, we're doing an attack at Malacca. And we capture Malacca, and these guys, third base force surrenders and the rest retreat, so they'll start heading up to Kuala Lumpur. All in all, very good attack here. We don't take any damage, and wreck face with that tank unit. All right, we take Manila. We find a Filipino division still there. Hopefully, it's in move mode, and yeah, it looks like we reduced a pretty good amount of its AV.
You poor GIs and Marines. This is Orphan Ann at Radio Tokyo, bringing you some hot music and another blow to your morale. Today, our High Command announced that the ever-victorious forces of the Japanese Empire have captured Manila.
Alright, now that Tokyo Rose is done, we take almost nothing casualty-wise. There's 4 disabled squads, but we destroy 68 combat with 5 disabled. Yeah, we pretty much destroy that Filipino division, which is good because that's going to get pushed. I believe it retreated into Clark. So, but that also gives us another division to move in to reinforce the forces at Clark, which is good. Obviously, we take Wewak, we take Bay, and then we now move north. There is a Filipino division here that we need to finish off. We attack at Lucena. We got a naval guard, 2 naval guards, or an SNS and a naval guard, one of the jumbo-sized ones. It's a Filipino division. It's like one of the bigger ones too. Yep, we'll capture that and we'll push them out, and then they head to Mabon. All right, very nice. 1 destroyed, 2 disabled on our part. Oh yeah, very nice, very nice. All right, and then that's it. Kaifeng expands its airfield to size 4. We will be going all the way up to 9 on that airfield, and we're going up to 9 on Hankow to give us 2 super airfields that we can have unlimited amount. 1 supporting the north phase and 1 supporting the south phases. And we start losing victory points for garrisons. All right, intelligence report. This turn, we take out 2 Avengers. We lose a Talia, a Lily, a Babs, and we lost another Siren to air, probably to his Death Star. Army lost points are looking great. Ship lost points are looking great. Strategic, nothing extra this turn. So, let's take a look. Death Star, yep, okay, so that was a Death Star. They're moving very, very fast to the south. Most of the retreating people from Singapore are out. We still, okay, now, I think that's probably going to be it for the East Dutch guys. He's going to be able to put a cap on them. We won't be able to really shoot these guys down. We have made it into Johor Bahru, so we will take that next turn. And then we will go after Singapore, and these guys will continue up to Kuala Lumpur. We should attack here next turn, and then push those on into Tamala. All right, Philippines, looking good. Like I said, 2 guys heading to Buantan to take care of these guys, and then the other one will be starting to head south to Davao. We should take Kota Bahru probably next turn. We are loading these guys up. They're going to be heading to San Jose here, and then we'll go to Lolio and then Roxas, and then we'll move those guys south. We now have taken Bebe. These guys will be heading north to Tacloban, and yeah, right. These 3 are the last 3 with forces that we have to worry about and take those. Meanwhile, sorry guys, our forces at Clark. 3rd Guard Division looks fine, 4th Division's fine, 7th fine, 1st Tank Division's fine, 21st is good, 48th took a little bit, but about 50 disabled squads, but 7th looks like it took the brunt of it, about 68. So no, maybe they split it between the 2, and 2nd Guards, yeah, took a little bit. They're just not all here. The rest are in Cameron Bay. We'll have to send the rest of those over. But what took the most, was all those tank squads destroyed, look, most that came out of the 6th Tank Regiment. So we'll probably pull the 6th Tank Regiment out to Manila to repair. But the other tanks are looking rated, so we're losing medium tanks. We didn't lose any of our Tigers, which is good. So a couple there disabled, nothing really big deal. And then obviously the 1st tank, brigade, where's the division? Here. Nothing here. So, good news. So, we will wait a couple turns, get this disruption down pretty high. Like I said, 7 took a bunch of it, and then a couple other ones. But we will let the fatigue build down, let the disruption go down. That'll give us time to get the 2nd division in. These guys are continuing to move north in this way. We will be sending probably, yep, there's the rest of 2nd Guard now. And then we'll be raining the rest of the 77th and Eastern Army and 3rd Guard, and I believe 77th or in the 7th Division will be continuing to filter into the Philippines. China, again, we're just building up forces. We haven't even started sending our attacks out. We've got a lot of upgrades to go. And 38th Division did not upgrade this turn, so they did check for Hong Kong. Will be holding out. Continuing to move our carriers back to Battle Bob until we can get those guys together and then start moving them out south. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. Starting to get a bunch of our ships into position, so you won't see 50,000 ships going everywhere. We will start sending up our AKs, starting to get these guys in. I believe this, yep. So we have started our first resource from Shanghai to Nagasaki. And I believe we've started our first one from Port Arthur to Fukuoka. So that is good. We're working on sending ships up to Tohara. You know, tankers are slowly getting up there. Sendai has started. We're starting Sapporo and starting to get these guys, Hokkaido resources, headed into Japan. So obviously it's December 13th, so we're about a week into the game, but we're just now starting to get those things. We're going to start upgrading a lot of our ships for transport. So all these guys are upgrading to carry troops. We need a lot of these guys to carry troops. So upgrading a lot of minesweepers, a bunch of AKAs for our armored units. The minesweepers is because, well, we need one at Sendai, we need one at Kashiro, we need one at Tohara, need one at Shikoku. You know, these all need them. Nagata needs one. Fukuoka needs one. Shimazaki needs one. Kijo's going to need one. Shanghai needs a minesweeper because we have no minesweepers set out for where we need. So we got a lot of minesweepers, a lot of ACMs that we're trying to build to set up our mine defense. We have a lot of planes on transporting our lilies, working on our ASW. So obviously we need to get these guys up to really good skill, and then we'll upgrade those to 1 Hellens as the 1 Hellens come online. So that is good. We are starting to build up a decent stockpile of planes produce this turn. So one good thing about the non-realistic R&D is all these factories. So we have like 20 on Tojo, right? They're all going to be producing while we are getting them set up. So we'll have a good chunk of the Tojos, we'll have a good chunk of Austrias, we'll have a good chunk of A6 and 3s. We'll have some Hellens, Kates, all these will be producing extra planes as they're building up to their 30 research level, which is great. So, because we need a lot of fighters and a lot of bombers for everything we have. So we're looking good there. But, so that's it for this turn, guys. We'll have a few turns out for here. We'll continue to pursue the forces. Obviously, we got at least probably 3-4 turns for the second target clock. We will take Toro Baru. Then we'll move into Singapore. I believe these guys are 1 turn out. So not the 13th, probably the 14th will take Momaine. We're working on building the airfields up at Chiang Mai, Pasanaluk, Bangkok, and all that. We're trying to build these airfields up so we can start playing tag in Burma. We're working on building up the airfield at Hankow. We want to get that up to 9. We want to get Kaifeng up to 9 because we need to support the northern attack and we need to support the southern attack as well. And I believe we will start getting, so unloading these. We will start setting up for invasions of Manado, Ternate, Sorong, Ambon, Kandari, and start working on the Celebs and the Moluccas here. So that's where we're at, guys, this turn. I will help catch you all later.